Good morning, everyone. I'm getting ready for my long run of the week. I was supposed to do it yesterday on Saturday, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I pushed it to today. Honestly, I was just feeling kind of like bleh yesterday. I had planned to start the vlog, and then just really wasn't feeling it. I have a strong case of like the winter uglies coming on. I felt it bad yesterday. And as much as winter uglies are like a physical thing, like I'm breaking out a little bit and my skin is kind of pasty pale and dry. I started using like a retinol, and I know that's like not doing me any favors in terms of like how dry my skin is, plus running outside in the winter in Buffalo. Like, obviously. See, part of me wants to get one of those little microphones that like clips onto your shirt or something, but I hate the way they look. They just look, I don't know why this looks better, like holding up my like giant phone when I could just have like a small little mic. But like in my head, I don't like those. But I was supposed to start the vlog yesterday and was feeling gross and kind of ugly, so I just didn't. And so as much as the, winter uglies are kind of a physical thing, like whatever, my hair feels dry, my skin feels dry, breaking out, pale, all the symptoms of the winter uglies. I feel like it's a mental thing. Like I kind of just have to decide to not be ugly. I will say though, I am trying to get my skin in a better place. I've been trying to get my skin in a better place for years, actually. To no avail. It's gotten better and it's gotten worse, and it's kind of, up and down, such is life. But especially like right now in the winter, like I did my makeup yesterday because I thought I was gonna like have a day, start a vlog, do some fun things, and it was fun. Like I went to brunch with some book club friends and all of that, but I did my makeup and it just doesn't sit right on my face to the point where I don't like wearing makeup, and not in like a weird like pick me kind of way. Like I just hate wearing makeup. Like I don't like being like girly or false. Not me. I literally just don't think, I think it's my skin that makes the makeup feel so uncomfortable on me. I don't know, like I want to know how to really do my makeup properly in 2025. And I think honestly it's my skin. I like this product, I've talked about it before, but I don't know if I need something else. I was looking at the Rhode, whatever the heck it's called, the glazing fluid or something like that. I see people use that who look like they have really good skin, but then again, it's like on TikTok and they have a beauty filter on, and like, what's real? I don't even know anymore. My run. I thought I was supposed to do a cool down mile, but I guess I'm not. Okay. Yep. Stop. So good. There were several spots on the run that looked like this, like super snowy. And in short distances, I don't mind that. It's like whatever. But there was so much of the sidewalk that was covered in snow, and my pace felt fine. Like my heart rate stayed pretty good, so the run didn't feel hard in that sense. When you go to the beach and like you're walking on the sand for the first time with like all your bag and your stuff and whatever, that's what it felt like. Like it felt so hard to do, but the ground felt so soft because it's covered in snow. And so you just kind of like sink, and it was really difficult to keep myself going. I was putting so much energy into like getting my legs up, but I wasn't really going anywhere. Heart rate stayed good. This is fun. Training is fun. I'm having a good time. I am actually now considering the idea that it might be better if I have one of those like hook-on microphones, because how am I supposed to do this while I'm holding my phone? I wish I had a darker wash denim. I don't, but I think it'll be okay. Oh wait, that would look good actually. I'm putting together an outfit that was kind of cool, simply because I need to get my creative juices flowing. I just need to feel like good, because I tried yesterday and it didn't work. I bought this tie at the thrift store yesterday. I don't know, but I had seen someone on Pinterest kind of wear it, not like as a neck, like a traditional necktie, so to speak, but like as a scarf slash necklace almost. And I wanted to try it, and I thought the blues might look good with this blue pinstripe. And then I thrifted this belt a few weeks ago. That'll look pretty good. I'm back. I was crashing out for a second because physically I couldn't fathom how to tie a bow. Like, I haven't been doing it for decades. Like, literally just a knot. And my hands just didn't know what they were doing. I threw on this outfit and I kind of like it. I'm not sure what shoes I'm gonna wear. I realized I don't have great winter shoe options. Like I don't own like a good casual boot. I don't. I have like knee-high pointed toe stilettos and my LL Bean boots from 2015. That's it. So that's really concerning, seeing that I live in Buffalo now and there's snow all the time. But now we're like halfway through January, so it's like, do I buy another pair of boots? Like, I'll use them for sure, even in years to come. But then that's just like another expense. So I have loafers that I could wear, but the outfit I'm wearing is like very preppy and I don't want to like do all that, you know? So I would also like to do these like studded patent leather flats because they're a little edgier. But again, it's winter and there's like snow on the ground. So, oh, I'm gonna be hurting. This is hysterical. No way. That's not gonna fly. Okay, this is what I landed on. I am doing the loafers. It's gonna work best. And then I have this like oversized, what would you call it? A barn jacket, I think. That's what we're calling them these days. This is Mike's, and I convinced him to get it at H&M because I thought I could wear it too, and I was right. The bed is unmade. I usually do the sheets on Sunday. I'll see if I have time. But I wanted to chat for a sec because I was not so upset yesterday, but I was kind of bummed yesterday because I feel like I'm losing like my sense of style, which is not the end of the world. Like there's bigger things to worry about, okay? However, clothes are one of the ways I like to express myself. And I was talking about this in the Lost vlog. I had a whole vlog filmed and edited, ready to upload, and my whole I had to buy a new laptop, okay? Like, that's where we're at. We dropped $2,000 for a new laptop. Okay? So it was a really good vlog, and I said some real good stuff, and no one's ever gonna see it. But I was talking about how over the last 6 to 7 months, I feel like, and of course everything goes in waves. We talked about that before, such is life. I feel like over the last 6 or 7 months, I have been more like mentally and emotionally available to be creative. Prior to that, when I was living in Pittsburgh, we were living with Mike's parents. I was working at mother Chipotle. And then before that, I was like in school full time and chronically stressed. I just didn't feel like I had the capacity to truly be creative. And though I was doing like YouTube and social media, stuff like that, there were like little pockets of creativity, but I didn't feel like I was doing it to the best of my ability. If you've heard me talk about this before, then you probably knew me in college, but I'm an Enneagram type 2. And I used to get on literal soapboxes in college, like at parties, talking to people about their Enneagram number, making them take the Enneagram test. It was a different time, okay? I'm an Enneagram type 2, and if you don't know, each type has a different type they possess, like negative qualities of when they're stressed out or in unhealth, some people will call it, and a different type they'll go to when, and like possess positive qualities of when they're feeling good, when they're not chronically stressed. So the type that I possess positive qualities of is a type 4, and type 4s at their best can be very creative, introspective, very like, is it right or left brain that's more like creative? Whichever side of the brain. Type 4s are very that side. And I feel like because I am not chronically stressed anymore, like we have this gorge apartment that I'm literally in love with that I'm sad to think about leaving in 6 months. I'm making money, not tons, but I'm making money as a chiropractor, as a doctor, doing what I paid and trained 3-4 plus years to do. And I'm finally doing that, and I enjoy my job, and I think I'm good at it. And I just feel like emotionally more available to be truly creative. But yesterday I just had a moment, and now that I'm thinking about it, I am in my luteal phase, and that probably is like half of the problem. Overall, I feel so much more like available to be creative. I keep saying that, but that's just kind of how I feel. Like there was so much of my brain that was taken up by things that were more important. I don't want to say, but like more immediately pressing. Having a stable job, making some sort of income, passing classes and trying to get like internship after internship, stuff like that. Things like styling. And I also feel like I've kind of lost a little bit of that because I wear scrubs pretty much every day. But I need to flex that muscle more, that like creative styling muscle, because I'll like go to throw together an outfit kind of like last minute for something like I did yesterday, like brunch. And then nothing will come together because I give myself like 20 minutes to put the whole thing together. And then I just end up wearing jeans and a nice little sweater and running out the door. And then I get bummed because I don't like how I look. But I didn't give myself the space, you know? I need to hold space. But things like styling, I'm reading more, and I'm reading things that challenge me intellectually, which I feel excited about. I'm into writing and journaling, and I feel like the way I edit my YouTube videos over the last year to 6 months, I'm really proud of. And it's not just like getting content out for the sake of content. Like I truly enjoy getting certain shots and editing them certain ways, and like having a type of vision and then seeing that come together, even if I'm not posting like multiple times a week. I think it's kind of like a muscle you need to flex. And though some people are just kind of like naturally creative, and I feel like in a sense I'm naturally creative, it is kind of like a skill that you need to practice and like be familiar with. Mike and I are gonna go grab a little coffee, and I'm gonna do some interview prep. I have an interview on Tuesday, guys, okay? This is like a post-residency position. Like, as much as I have a big girl job right now, this is like the big girl job that I'm interviewing for, and it's so crazy. I want to do a little bit of prep for that, just some weekly planning, journaling, and I also am going to pick up the book club book that I picked out yesterday, because I chose the book club book. Y'all, I have like 20 minutes before I'm gonna log into my interview. I had a moment of nervousness. Honestly, I feel like sometimes it's good to be a little bit nervous for these things just because it means you care. But I cared a little bit too much in that my Garmin watch told me my stress level was like 89. I think it like, okay, it's back up there. Great. Is this real? Also, this is a Christmas present that I got for marathon training. And I love it and I hate it because it ruins pretty much every outfit. So, and I need to fix what's going on. Like, didn't do my makeup this morning because I just figured I'd bring it with me and then do it before the interview. So it's fresh. So it's also kind of late. It's like 4:30. I should have packed a snack, but I didn't. And now I feel kind of hungry and like I'm gonna get the shakes or something. Why did I put this? Doesn't look good. I'm gonna need to fix something here. Also, I'm like, I don't really even have a mirror. There we go. I'm awake. I'm alert. Do I need more blush or am I gonna get red in the face because I'm nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. Again, an appropriate amount of nervous. I'm okay. There are a million reasons. This is what my attending was telling me yesterday. There are so many reasons that I'm right for this job. I just have to do what I know. I literally have like not like the actual meeting, but like the camera on my work computer pulled up. And that is kind of my mirror. Okay. I might lose the blazer. One, it's pretty hot in here. And two, it's... Ooh, we're doing okay. We're doing good. Bronzer? Maybe. Let's do it. Why not? It's a special occasion. All right. This is honestly good that I kind of waited to do this and I'm just like talking to the camera. Because I really haven't been talking all afternoon for the last like, I don't know, 3 hours. I was observing in a clinic this morning, but I really haven't talked for the last 3 hours. So it's good to like hear my own voice right now. Not in like a self-centered way, but you know, warm up the vocal cords to be talking for the next hour or 40 minutes. I guess we'll do this. I don't know if anyone's wondering, if you are. One interview tip I have, just because while I haven't done, you know, interviews, I did a lot of residency interviews, which are maybe a little bit more specific, but they're just kind of like a list of normal questions that you get asked, especially in like my line of work, but I feel like pretty much everywhere, like strengths and weaknesses, describe a time, you know, where you were in a work situation you wish you maybe handled differently, how you resolved it, stuff like that. I actually have a document that I've been like practicing on. This is what I did for residency interviews, where I wrote up the question and then I actually like typed out like what I would want my full response to be, because I can tend to yap. I didn't want to just have bullet points like, oh, I'll mention this, I'll mention this, I'll mention this, because I can just like elaborate too much. So I wanted to have almost like a script, not really, like I'm not reading off of it, but I just, so I know exactly what I want to say, where I want to end it, what is going to sound good. So, lip gloss. Guys, should I wear my glasses? Will that make me look smart? For sure makes me look smart. I feel like I can't do glasses and a blazer though. It like has to be one or the other. I also did all of my residency interviews with my hair like up, slicked back. I'm taking the watch off. I can't handle it. I did all my residency interviews with my hair slicked back, just so it wouldn't be like a sensory thing. So I feel like the glasses will be like a sensory thing and I actually won't be able to deal with it. Again, I wasn't planning on vlogging the moments leading up to this, but good that I'm just kind of getting some of my nervous energy out. I can't do the glasses. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go for my questions one more time. And hopefully it'll go well and I'll have something to celebrate soon. Literally like a whiteout. Happy Friday night. I hope you guys are doing something cute and fun right now. Mike is out of town, back in Pittsburgh. He has like a friend's birthday party celebration thing. One thing is for sure, and that is that I will be rotting and ordering pizza when Mike's out of town. Sorry, this, like, I don't really love this light fixture to begin with, but it's really trippy when it makes the shadow on the wall. But I just took an everything shower, washed my hair, shaved, did the bit, and I feel so good and clean. And I'm gonna ruin it now by eating really greasy, messy pizza. I'm getting ready to go on my long run, and it's not really even a long run by my current standards, I guess. I'm just doing 4.5 miles, which feels like kind of a medium distance pace for me at this point, but that's what my plan has told me to do. I'm using the Runna app for marathon training, and I really do like it. It's probably the most I've ever paid for an app. I wanted to do this right and not injure myself and feel like I was prepared. And it gives me a lot for the money. In my opinion, it's $20 a month. But Runna said 4.5 miles today. And so we're listening because I really haven't listened to her all week. I've been lazy and it's been really snowy, but we're getting out today. It's kind of wet, rain/snow. So it's pretty bad outside, actually. I got this new sports bra. Hi. I got it off Curtsy, actually, which is like a reselling app, kind of like Poshmark, but I really enjoy the interface of Curtsy a lot more than other reselling apps. This is from Free People Movement. I think it's quite an old style, but I loved the floral. Like, it's kind of cute. However, I haven't really bought from Free People Movement in the past, so I wasn't sure of the sizing. This is a small and it's still like a little bit big. And I literally just got finished cutting holes in it. It's double lined, but I finished cutting holes in it and inserting like padding into it. Like that would come in a different sports bra or bathing suit or something. I just slipped them in. And it's still like a little bit bigger than I would want for a run, but it's cute. I'd probably wear it for like lifting or something that's like lower impact. I might suck it up and like just do some runs with it. Like today is exactly what I'm doing. Otherwise, my leggings are Lulu Wonder Under. I just got a pair of the Wonder Trains and I really like them, but they're dirty. This is Lulu, and I'm wearing Mike's wool socks because, like I said, it's really wet outside and I don't want my feet to get super cold and wet. So I figured these would be better than just like my normal cotton running socks. I'm gonna do 4.5 miles, and then I didn't do my Pilates workout that Runna told me to do on Thursday, so I'm gonna do 30 minutes of that after. Get ready and maybe head outside for a little bit, but I do need to pick up my book club book, which I mentioned yesterday, I believe, because I finished The Secret History this morning. Like, I knew something, like, it wasn't going to be in the middle. It was either going to be something, like, super cliffhanger, like, nothing is resolved at all, or, like, it was going to be super intense. I'm happy I'm happy to have closed that chapter because I've been working on that book for a long time. To round out the vlog talking about some like 2025 intentions, goals. I know everyone does this, like I get it, but for a reason, you know? I literally wrote down stuff in my journal about like things I wanted to talk about during this vlog, and the older I get, the more I realize I'm exactly like my mother. She always says like, oh, I need to like write something down or I'll forget it, or she's just like, she's a list person. She's like her thoughts on paper person. So 2024, I guess we'll reflect first before we jump to 2025. 2024 was simultaneously like the best and probably worst year of my life. The duality of woman. I've talked about this exhaustively. The beginning part of 2024 was so difficult for me. I graduated chiropractic school in December of 23, and then I didn't start residency, and I didn't move here until July-ish. I didn't have a job for a while, but I still like had bills to pay, and it was like very stressful. I was living with my ex-parents, which I'm grateful I didn't have to pay rent, but it was also like not my own space. And then I got a job working at Chipotle, and that was humbling. I was like really in a bad place the first part of 2024. And then like I moved here, got a job, and everything shifted. So best and worst year of my life. How embarrassing. Oh my God. I will insert a picture of my vision board. I think it's really cute. In the past, I've done more specific pictures, like exactly what I want. But this year I kind of just went for a vibe. I know like the science tends to dictate that like you want super specific pictures to like what you're actually trying to manifest and all of that type of stuff. I was more attracted to the vibe, so that's what I went with. Oh my God, what are my goals? Okay, let's look here, because obviously I journaled about it. So one of my biggest goals kind of for the year and my life, I did end up getting the job that I interviewed for earlier in the vlog. I am so excited. You guys will find out about it. Not like about it, but kind of where we're moving. Likely I will never disclose where I work. If you thought about it hard enough, you might be able to figure it out. I will never disclose it. But when I finish residency in June, we'll be moving again. I'm not going to go through all of these because some are like personal, and also like you probably don't care. Like one of them is to like make an appointment to get my teeth cleaned, because I just like don't do that. So there's some like that are kind of like stupid that no one really cares about. A couple that are mildly more interesting. Would love to monetize my YouTube channel. I've been so close, literally for years. I've been like on the threshold for years, which is so annoying. But I've had over 1,000 subscribers again for years. And then there's another piece that you have to kind of accomplish, which is 4,000 watch hours in a 365 year day period. And I've literally just been on the precipice for years, and then it just, yeah. So if you love me, you'll watch this video all the way through. And if you're here already, we're already at the end of the vlog, so you love me anyway, and thank you. Obviously I don't do this for the money. I've been doing this for like over 5 years now without consistent pay, so I'll be here no matter what, but it would be nice. Would love a little kitten, like a cute little black kitten is a goal for both Mike and I. Probably when we settle in our next place, that'll for sure happen. There's 2 pictures of black cats on my vision board for good reason. What else? Oh, set up a retirement account. I literally don't know anything about any of that. And I should. Like, I hear people talk about, like, oh, if you're 21 or 22 and you start a retirement account, you have, like, by the time you're retired, like 65 or whatever, you'll have, like, some crazy amount of, more money than you would if you set it up when you were 30, which that's tough for me because I'll be roughly 30 by the time I probably get around to this. Like, this is the first real job I've had, so we're just doing what we can, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I have a couple other, like, financial related goals, like a certain amount saved, certain amount of my debt paid off. The sum of my debt will not be paid off for decades. I've come to terms with that. Oh, this is a fun one. Read a classic novel. So I really want to read Little Women, but I also have a couple classics, like, on our bookshelf right now. I have Tender as the Night, which I started a couple years ago and never, like, really got into, but I feel like I could get into it now. And then Mike has one. It's, like, massive though, and I don't quite have interest in it, but I do want to read a classic or multiple during the year. A Vacation by the Water. Oh my God, I need this. I need this so bad. It's been really cold and snowy here in Buffalo. No one's shocked. Like, duh, right? So Mike and I have never actually, like, been on a vacation anywhere. We've traveled places together, mainly for other events, like weddings and stuff like that, but never just, like, went on a vacation ourselves. So we'd love to go, like, to the West Coast or something. Honestly, I just like somewhere warm and beachy is kind of what I'm feeling as of late. I would like to throw a housewarming party at our new place when we move. I think it would be fun. I've been really into just curating this space. You guys know that. I've talked about it before. And so I'm excited to do that in our next place. I set a goal. I wrote this down in here and I don't know how realistic it is. I wrote finish marathon, but then I also wrote a time goal for myself. I use the Runna app for training, and right now it has me, actually, let me look. It has, like, a projected time. How good does it think I am right now? Estimated marathon time 4:13 to 4:27. I wrote 4:10 in my journal. So, I also don't know, like, I've never done it before, so I don't even know if I can finish. I actually do have full faith in myself that if I go through the training and I fuel properly and I'm, like, not getting injured, I will for sure be able to finish it. But I wrote 4:10 in the journal, and it's in pen. We'll see. Those are probably all the ones you care about, unless you're super nosy. I did really enjoy this prompt. I think they were Margot Lee's journal prompts, but this one says write a list of phrases, words, sayings, etc. you would like to hear more of in 2025. And I thought that was so cool. I had not seen a similar prompt to that before. So, like, the first one I wrote down, we would like to offer you ... And I literally got a job on, like, earlier this past week. Others, like, we love your work, congratulations. Yeah, just stuff like that. So if you are still wanting to do a little bit of, New Year reflecting and planning and all that stuff, I think it's a good prompt. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end off the vlog here and start editing it on my new laptop. I'm actually very excited to edit a vlog on my new laptop. I just know it's going to go smoothly, and that brings me a sense of peace. I would put off editing before on my old laptop because I knew every time, like, something would give me an issue. But now I got a new laptop. I was about to end off the vlog and say thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all that. Let's talk about that for a second, okay? What was that? That was literally wild for 12 hours. And most of it I was asleep for, honestly. What a wild and massive political stunt. Sorry. But for the time being, you guys can follow me on TikTok. I think I'm going to post a lot more running type content on TikTok. So if you're interested in that area of my life, then make sure to follow me on TikTok for now, I guess. But all of that will be linked below, as well as products, etc. that I mentioned or used. in the video. Happy 2025, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.